Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodash.
Double honors to our elders and apostles of greatness, so that surely do well. Salutations to each and every one of the Aken that push this without their sincerity and truth. These are the brothers from GMS Trinidad, the brother Lamad.
Brother Kwam. Brother Howard.
Right, coming to do another video through the spirit and power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, they say yeah, prophecies, you know, and right about now, should even call it like GMS hot topics, because right about now the place, you know, basically hot going on with you know, Iran and basically, you know, the United States of America, which is ancient Babylon and ancient Persia, at it again. You know, yeah, precept bread.
In the book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 49, it says, I come to send fire on earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
Yes, so the Most High, the Son of the Most High was speaking here, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. His name is Yahushai, you know, the anointed, the Mashiach. You know, he say he come to do what? Send fire on the earth, meaning what? War, right? Because hey, this kingdom is an evil and wicked kingdom, and the Most High eyes can't behold iniquity. And the Most High come to send, he sent his son to send that fire on the earth. Right about now, the spirit of Yahweh Shai working in all these nations right about now to prepare war, right? We are the instant now where Donald Trump, he don't want to leave Iraq. You know, scripture say he's a greedy man. Why? Why they people on him land? For the natural resources, for all these kind of things, just to do what benefit them, right? He heaped all these treasures onto himself.
That's something up here.
Right.
This is Proverbs chapter 29 and 24. It says, whoso is a partner with a thief hateth his own soul. He heareth cursing and bereaveth it not.
And who is a partner to a thief hateth his own soul, right? So all these nations that joined with America right about now, you know, he hate your own soul. Because why? They not thief. All these other nations will not rise up against all the nations that in league with America. Because right about now, Iran have it out for Saudi Arabia. They have it out for Israel. You know, because why? He's a partner with a thief. These people coming into the other people and thieving all of the resources so they could have world dominance. You know, but it wasn't given to them. This world belongs to the Israelites, the Negroes, the Latinos, and the right. Yeah, so you know, as I was saying, the Most High made this world for who? The true Israelites, which are the Negroes, the Latinos, and natives, who are the true chosen Shemitic people. Right? Yeah.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6 and 55. It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes. And as for the other people which also came from of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but are like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Yes, so the Most High said this world was created also for Israel. So which one did they read? This 6 and
55.
7 and 8, Bible question. If it's not 7 and 8, I believe it's 7 and 9. Second is just 7.
Yeah. Start with it. It says, in 2 Ezra chapter 7 and verse 8, it says, and one only part between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. Yeah,
because straight is the straight and narrow is the gate that, you know, lead on to eternal life, right? But broad is the gate that lead unto destruction. Right, that is where Yahushua was explaining. Go ahead.
If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance?
Yeah, and that's why you see the whole nation of Israel going through streets right about now. That is why there is not basically a full nation have their own land. They're going through what the curse is. Because why? They have to be tried and refined in the furnace of affliction. Not like Esau, Edom right about now, they're causing corruption throughout the whole world. They're going into other people's lands. Iraq, Iran, causing havoc, setting up bases, and when they're asking them to move, they don't want to move, you know, like a little stubborn child. That is what Esau is, a little effeminate stubborn child. Mr. Evil Yazela, Apostle Ariam, let's call them. Go ahead.
Verse 10 it says, and I said, it is so. Yeah, it's so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion, because for their sake I made the world.
Point blank. For their sake, the Most High made the world for the children of Israel. That is why the Most High called them the first begotten. Even though there was the last nation to actually become a nation, they were actually the first fruits of the Most High in the Spirit. You understand? It's like the Most High himself, he created the world and put everything in order, and then bring forth his son. He set up his house, he made a house for them, he decorated his house, set up provision what they need, and servants, and then he bring forth his son. All these other nations are not important. They were created to take care of the children that Israel needs.
And that's how a husband supposed to take care of your wife too. You set up his thing, and you establish yourself first and make sure you have preparation, things that in order, and then you bring your wife in your home. It's the same thing. You want that?
Allah. Somebody in Habakkuk 2 and 4, maybe to verse 9. That's basically, what Esau doing right about now, When somebody land, you go on, you say you're going to bring democracy, and freedom of the people, which really actually the people who was against Saddam Hussein and Gaddafi and all these men, basically they were rebellious people, and not only that, Esau would have set up their people within the midst of the country to cause havoc.
Yeah, to plant certain seeds.
Exactly.
In the minds of the people.
Like women rights. That is one thing that always, even here in Trinidad, and domestic violence, we hear in a rampant all these days. All of these kind of things where Esau thing, women can't drive, children have rights. So even the Iranians, they were being fed with this poison, but the way Esau, what the Americans went and do in the land of Iran, basically reunited the Iranians.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 12, verse 4. It says, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith.
Yes, so the soul, the life force inside of these Edomites, within these Americans is not an upright spirit. They don't come into your country or continent to bring up rightness, justice, right? They come for their own means, their own gain, because why? They're greedy, Go ahead.
Verse 5 is
right? Yeah, go ahead.
Habakkuk 2 and 5, it says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home.
Yeah, so because he philosophies, and his doctrines, right? That is wine that he drink, and because right about now the Most High ain't really touching him, he become proud, he become uplifted in his own eyes that boy he's self-righteous. He think that way he doing the Most High done with he and way he doing okay. Alright? Like if the Most High does change, but the Most High don't change. Let me just read this real quick. This is the book of Psalms 50 and verse 20. It says, I'll start at 22. I'll start at verse 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. So yeah, he go in everybody country and frame deceit. Yeah, I come in to help, I will free all it from this oppression, or they could get to vote for whoever all they want as leader, but yet if the leader ain't doing the things that they want, they put them down, just like what they try in Venezuela. Right about now, it have countries that are ruled by dictators, but America, because it's not for America's gain, they lead those countries. They don't have nothing to benefit them, right? It says, thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thy own mother's son, which are the Israelites. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. right? So you thinking that the Most High was such a one as you, doing all these evil and corrupted things, but the Most High ain't done for your wickedness. The things that you do in these other nations, yes, the Most High will and punish these nations, alright, but they still the Most High creation, and you actually taking advantage of the Most High creation. The Most High say he care and he love all the things that he make. He make everything for reason and purpose, but we out here to destroy and kill. You know, the harbinger and that. That's all.
Or something. This is Psalms 144 and verse 11. It says, rid me and deliver me from the hand of strange children, whose mouth speaketh vanity, and their right hand is the right hand of falsehood.
Okay. Right? You want to bring it on?
Yeah, well, basically, as you were saying, the right hand is the right hand of falsehood, because what it is you want to set up in the people country, what we call in democracy and all kind of thing, is basically seeds he planted to keep the people, to have the people basically in...
At bay, basically.
How the scripture say he right hand is what?
Right hand of falsehood.
That is how east or left. Even he right hand is the left hand.
Righteousness in it.
He right hand is the left hand.
Yeah, he making, you know, he is a bunch of lies, a picture he basically painting for people, and this plan, this you have a way he does with words too. He scripture say tongue like it had the yeah. You have a way with words.
Yeah.
But he was in the garden there deceiving the woman with his sweet words. Yeah, way with words.
Boy, if you have ways.
You know, tonight I watch well, this morning actually, I watching a little video, and they were saying that this man speak out 15, I think it's 1,500 or 15,000 lies since
Sure.
yeah.
I believe it could be 15,000 years. I think it's because the woman they said about 13,000. I think she's wrong.
Yeah, because he was 15,000 this morning. You know? And that is just issue. That is the people, that is them. The tongue, there's no truth in the mouth.
When he now came into power, the apostle Taha broke down his name. Donald is ruler, basically a ruler of the world. That's what the word Donald mean, right? And Trump, basically like deceitful or some so, you know. So Donald Trump roughly translated as the deceitful ruler of the world. You understand? So that is why it's always good to look up names and stuff. Feel we got to look up Dr. Pete Rowley name to see what that means. Yeah, you could continue in the 5.
I have a book 2 and 5. It says, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keep it at home, who enlarged his desires hell.
Right, so it says neither he keep it at home, right? Now watch this, right? All these other nations, they actually migrate because of some kind of conflict in their country for betterment. Your country basically on top because what all other countries, you actually, they how to put it? You get certain resources from them, they bring certain spices and stuff, let me say like from India, rice and stuff from China, you understand? You have the money to buy these things from them. These people actually migrate to look for betterment because when they say America is the land of opportunity, or you know, you actually going into these people because you have the finances to leave where you is, you know, and just pick up in a plane and travel all around the world for a whole year if you want. When these people, they will save and they will save until they make the money to come on the Western Hemisphere to look for betterment. But when you go in the people country, sometimes the reason why these people leave their country is because you in their country.
Creating havoc.
We did just call it
Unrest.
Unrest. When it has civil war and thing, we did just use when a lot of people migrate. We did just use like they just cause a refugee crisis in the people in them country. You understand? Yeah.
Right. It says who enlarged his desires hell and is as death
Go ahead.
and cannot be satisfied. but gather it unto him all nation, and heap it unto him all people.
Nice way to do the land as America. It even have a Chinatown in America. The so-called Jewish, they have a way you call it for themselves, you know. The Israelites, the true Jews live in like some of the poorest states in the United States. You know, like Beaton Gardens, which we will call Beaton Gardens, don't get like dumps, you know. Then it might have Irish people, Indians living together, whatever, but basically all nations actually compact in the land of America right about now. That is why it is also called Babylon, you know, confusion, you know. Go ahead.
Right, it says, verse 6, it says, shall not all these take up parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth, that which is not his.
Yeah, you want him, destruction on him. That's why right now they're burning American flags and saying death to America, death to America. Because why? You have your own oil, you're going to other people for their oil. 7 countries in what, 5 years? That is the video, right? 7 countries within 5 years. All this for what? Just so you could cause more havoc. That you probably could go in space. If you find a next nation in space, you're going to cause havoc everywhere you go. You understand? It's havoc, but the scriptures say what? These shall take up a taunting proverb against thee, and say destruction to him that increases that which is not his, because why is not yours? Now we ain't living.
Go to him that build it out as thing pretty iniquity and
Framed by the sea.
sick framed by the sea.
Come. Right? Go ahead.
Right, it says, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that laid it himself with thick clay.
Yeah, you're seeking to hide yourself, like, you know, it wasn't me, I didn't do it. You understand? So you're hiding yourself in that thick clay. You know, really and truly is this fella, you know, he was planning to kill a lot of American citizens. So we had to assassinate him to avoid a war. That is bullshit. You know, go ahead.
The same shall they not rise up suddenly, and shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee.
Why? Because all these nations was actually sleeping until the Most High do what? Wake them up. They were sleeping. That is why he said this. This is the book of Joel, chapter 3 and verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Cause the mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh Ba'ashem Yashai. Right? So that is these nations, they're waking up. And they're going, they said they're not taking it. Iran said they're not taking it. I like the spirit that the Most High put on them. You know, that going and cause what? China to fully wake up. Iraq going and fully wake up. Russia going and be the guard unto them. South Africa going and wake up. Hey, where Mugabe speak. Zimbabwe going and back them. You know? And who knows what are African countries? Because the Most High say Ethiopia with thee. Which our whole landmass was called Ethiopia back in the days. That's something to say.
Yeah, everybody basically fed up by shit. You know, they've been taunting the earth for so long, such a long time. You got a long time to reign. You know, and you plague the earth with your havoc. You know? The scripture says it was swollen, which is the Most High will spew it out of your belly. Right now, that is all you can do, swollen, which is you have a big stomach. But we're going to make you vomit.
Isaiah 14:4. It says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. It says, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the... Jeremiah 50. It says, Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual show. He that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and none hindered. Go on.
Okay.
Oh, sir. Right. It says, yeah, he who smote the people in wrath with a continuous stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and unhindered. Because one of the reasons why, hey, you notice every time America, because they ain't going and explain that what the Americans going into these people and them country, like was it the Philippines? Well, that war where it was boy, one of them Asian countries, Vietnam. Yeah, they went in, they raped a lot of people, killed a lot of innocent people. They raped girls, they raped women, and they go and tell any part that they obviously because he's so sick, they'll rape men. They will also rape men, you know. And they did all these kind of things. Say Alexander the Great used to do it. Remember the
men might have no foot. And then the foot blow off and thing, and he going and rape the
injured boy. That man's
injured.
They better any movie though.
Yeah, they ain't good at it. But I kill yourself, but Alexander coming, might kill yourself, boy.
Yeah, I was killing myself.
Yeah, Alexander look into book, a man with his foot go off, his arms go.
Real like blood too, boy.
Yeah, boy.
You don't fuck a man with bloody and well, I mean, we just make it something. Forget that.
I'm 50-23.
Because though like blood was forward.
Can't be a gym, I'm 50-23.
But that's scripture because thou has not forsake blood
yeah,
shall
Ezekiel, just back
shall
blood shall
pursue thee.
Ezekiel 35 and verse right. At start at 5, right? It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Ezekiel 35, and that verse was verse 6. So you can start at verse 5. You understand? So yeah, you don't hate blood. Everywhere you go is bloodshed. You shed the blood of the children of Israel in your own land, the United States. Innocent men in wheelchair who can't even lift their hand, men who don't have no guns. Right? But next thing the mighty will say what? And you know something? The children of Israel was so just long ago. I mean, hey, we corrupted our ways and we acknowledge that. But the Most High sent us to kill out the Canaanites, and a sect of the Canaanites called the Gibeonites. They came deceitfully, but what Joshua the son of Nun made a league with them and said, yeah, from this day there shall be jaws of water and hewers of wood unto the children of Israel, being what servants to the children of Israel. And when Saul went to kill them out, you understand, the Most High basically was vexed and said, hey, what all they want to do, because I think and they asked for the Saul basically his lineage to kill him out. You see, every time the children of Israel make an agreement with our people is to keep it. You know, and we won't just go wrong unless the Most High sanction it and just do what kill out our people who have advantage, especially innocent blood. The Most High hate innocent blood. You know? But you people are guilty. So your blood in no way is innocent when the children of Israel go in. We could just kill all every day as much as we want in the kingdom. Anybody had something else to say, or you go back in the house?
Alright, this is verse 7. It says, shall they not rise up suddenly, and shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booty unto them.
They shall be fast spoiled unto these nations.
It says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because the men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him, verse 9, woe to him that coveted, and evil covetousness, to this house, that they may set his nest on high, and he may be delivered from the power of evil.
Yeah, so that is what the Americans doing. They're coveting these nations' natural resources to fuel the vehicles, to fuel the space military, so they could reach up into the heavens, you know, to expand themselves to what that the next when and be on high, right? So it says, he may be delivered from the power of evil. What evil? The evil that the Most High coming to bring to them. But the further you go up is in the area, you're bringing yourself to the destruction of the Most High.
The harder it will unfold.
Yeah. Yeah, dunce. Yeah, education. Yeah, education is really benefiting it. And that's why I sum that.
Yeah, this Job 21 and verse 20. Or start at verse 19. The spirit power laid up his iniquity for his children. He rewarded him, and he shall know it. His eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty.
Come. That is very soon. That is very soon. You people going and drink the cup of slavery. You're going to see war in your lands. You're going to see your buildings being destroyed. You know, the whole land mass of America going to be totally engulfed with flames. A big UFO, a chariot of Yahweh himself going to be, of his son, you know, going to be covering the land of America. Hey, the land going up in smoke.
You don't know how it is to feel when your woman not with you. You know, your woman not alongside you to get that strength, to feel that comfort from you, to be you're not powerful up the state, you will not be down.
Come. Yeah, your own woman going and treat you like shit. They don't stop. Some Edomites, they wish they were black. The children wish they were black. So the curses already being poured out on you. You know, you have some there. You know, and anything else up. Right? With that, you know, we hope it was edifying towards you, hopefully. Like, you know, just say it. Keep yourself away from evil. Pray that the Most High keep each and every one of us in these dire times are coming, because, hey, although we see these things coming and rejoicing, also Jacob's trouble. This is the time of Jacob's trouble also coming on us. We have to keep, you know, strong and be in the faith. Pray for each and every one of Akim that do this without being sincerity and truth for their and their household.
Yeah.
That we give our praises and glory to our Father,
Yahweh, Bashem El-Shai, Bashem HaKadosh.
double honors to the elders and the apostles of great news to not surely do well. Salutation to each and every one of the Akim that push this without in sincerity and in truth. Right, brothers from GNS Trinidad once again saying Shalom Lapakaria. Right, Mawat Lapabal.
Watch as well as pray.
Can.